Hi students, welcome to my online lecture. Myself Professor Nitin Pause. Due to coronavirus lockdown, we will take online lectures. This lecture is for SY Basic Chemistry students. Chemistry paper 1, Physical and Analytical Chemistry. In that chapter number 2 is Solutions of Liquids in Liquids. In the chapter, this word solution means solution is a homogeneous mixture of two or more substances. Homogeneous word means that we does not separate these two substances easily. And there are various examples of solutions. Let us talk about one of those examples is sugar dissolved in water, we got sugar solution. When we take very small quantity of sugar and we dissolve that sugar in water, we got a sugar solution. The substance which is taken in very small quantity is called as a solute, and the substance which is taken in a large quantity is called as a solvent. That's why here we use solute plus solvent, that becomes solution. We discuss another example is that NaCl solution. In this NaCl solution, NaCl is dissolved in water, we got salt solution, that is NaCl solution. There are various examples. When we take milk, that milk is dissolved in water, milky water. Milky water is again a solution, and that solution we does not separate easily. Now in this chapter, we discuss about types of solutions. For that, we can take solute, solvent, nature and example. Solute, as we already know that solute is taken in very small quantity, solvent is having a large quantity, and nature म्हणजे आपण मराठीमध्ये त्याला स्वरूप म्हणतो, त्याचं कसं असेल ते, आणि त्याचे एक्झाम्पल्स आपल्याला याच्यामध्ये स्टडी करायचे आहेत. स्टार्टिंग आपण बघूया सॉलिड. When this solid is dissolved in liquid, nature of that solution is a liquid. Example for this is solid, liquid, sugar solution. म्हणजे बघा शुगर ही कमी प्रमाणात घेतो आपण, पाण्यामध्ये टाकली त्याचं जे सोल्युशन तयार होणार त्याला आपण शुगर सोल्युशन असं म्हणतो, म्हणजे सॉलिड इन लिक्विड असं आहे. सेकंड एक्झाम्पल आहे लिक्विड इन लिक्विड. When we dissolve liquid in liquid, we got nature is a liquid. Example is alcohol in water. When we take alcohol, very small quantity, and we can dissolve that alcohol in water, that solution is alcohol solution. That is alcohol plus water solution. Next one is a gas in liquid. Again, nature is liquid. Nature is depends on solvent which is used. Solvent म्हणजे काय की आपण जास्त प्रमाणामध्ये घेतो, म्हणून त्याचं नेचर पण कसं असणार आहे, तेच त्याचं नेचर असणार आहे. याचं एक्झाम्पल आहे गॅस इन लिक्विडचं एरेटेड वॉटर. एरेटेड वॉटर मध्ये काय असतं, तर पाण्यामध्ये आपल्याला सगळ्यांना माहित आहे ऑक्सिजन असतो, पाण्यामध्ये कार्बन डायऑक्साईड असतो, पाण्यामध्ये क्लोरीन गॅस असतो. अशा पद्धतीने आपण हे एरेटेड वॉटर जे आहे, एरेटेड वॉटर मध्ये वेगवेगळे गॅसेस काय असतात त्याच्यामध्ये मिक्स असतात. त्यानंतर जो टाइप्स आहे तो नंतर टाइप आहे सॉल्व्हेंट मध्ये गॅस आणि सोल्यूट मध्ये सॉलिड लिक्विड ऑर गॅस. Suppose solute is solid. When we dissolve that solid in a gas, nature is ultimately gas. असं काय एक्झाम्पल असेल सॉलिड का जे गॅस मध्ये आहे, तर ते सब्लिमेशन ऑफ कॅम्फर इन एअर. कॅम्फर म्हणजे काय, कापूर. कापूर आपल्याला सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे सॉलिड मधून तो डायरेक्ट कुठे जातो, गॅस मध्ये जातो. याचं जे एक्झाम्पल आहे सॉलिड का जो हवेमध्ये जातो, गॅस हे काय इथं सॉल्व्हेंट आहे. ओके, that's why here example is sublimation of solid camphor in air. Next example or next type is liquid in gas. Ultimately nature is gas. Example आहे moisture in air. आपण सर्वांना माहिती आहे हवेमध्ये काय असते, आर्द्रता असते. हवेमधली जी आर्द्रता आहे ही आहे liquid in gas. Okay, that's why this is very famous example. Then next type is gas in gas. As we already know that air is an example. हवेमध्ये आपल्याला सगळ्यांना माहिती आहे ऑक्सिजन असतो, नायट्रोजन असतो, कार्बन डायऑक्साईड असतो. हे मिक्सचर आहे गॅसचं. जेव्हा एखादा गॅस खूप जास्त प्रमाणामध्ये असतो, नायट्रोजन हा जो गॅस आहे हा खूप जास्त प्रमाणामध्ये असतो, त्याच्यामध्ये जो ऑक्सिजन गॅस आहे, गॅस इन गॅस, त्याचं एक्झाम्पल आहे एअर. नेक्स्ट टाइप जो आहे तो आहे सॉलिड इन सॉलिड. As we know that this nature is solid. Example is alloy. Alloy is nothing but a mixture of metals and non-metals. We discuss this example, copper which is dissolved in gold. Copper plus gold alloy. Here example is solid in solid. Next is liquid in solid. Nature is solid. Benzene is liquid in nature, and when this benzene is dissolved in iodine, iodine is a solid. That's why this is a famous example, benzene dissolved in I2. Next is a gas in solid. This example is H2 in palladium. H2 is a gas, palladium is a metal, and when we dissolve this gas into solid metal, this is an example H2 in palladium. Solutions are prepared in various concentrations. So in the chapter, next point is concentration terms used for the preparation of solutions. There are various concentration terms. First one is a weight percent, then second one is a volume percent, then mole fraction, molarity, molality and normality. These are some concentration terms used for preparation of various solutions. Let us talk about first concentration term is a weight percent. Now weight percent is what? Weight percent of, suppose compound B is equals to weight of that compound divided by total weight of that solution into 100. Now here percentage is used, that's why we multiply this by 100. One thing is always keep in mind is that there is always A and B are used. This A is mainly used for solvent and B is mainly used for solute. That's why here example is, suppose A is equal to 40 gram, B is equal to 60 gram, then weight percent of this compound B is equals to 60 divided by 100 into 100. Now here we got 60% is the answer. Now second terminology is a volume percent. In this volume percent formula is volume percent of A is equal to volume of A divided by total volume, that is volume of A plus volume of B into 100. As in case of this weight percent, same formula is there for volume percent, but here volume is measured in ml or liter. That's why here, suppose one of the example is, if the volume is 40 ml for A, for 60 ml for B, then volume of A is equals to 40 upon 100 into 100, and that answer is 40%. Now next terminology, next concentration term used here is a mole fraction. Mole fraction is defined as the moles of component divided by total number of moles which is present in that solution. Now here this mole fraction is very important terminology in the chapter. Formula is mole fraction of compound B is equals to moles of that compound B divided by total number of moles of compound A and compound B. That's why here formula is Nb is equal to small nb divided by small ne plus small nb. Now next terminology in this chapter is molarity, molality and normality. These three terminologies are discussed one by one because these terminologies are related with each other. That's why we discuss one by one about this terminology. First terminology is a molarity. Molarity is determined in molar. Unit for this molarity is molar, capital M. Molarity is determined in molal, that's why unit is small m. And normality of compound is determined in normal, and unit for this is N, that is normal. Formula for molarity is number of moles of solute divided by volume of solution in liter. Volume of solution, keep in mind, is that this volume is always in a liter. Now for molality, there is only difference is that number of moles of solute same, but weight of solution in kilogram is used here. In case of normality, formula is number of gram equivalents of a solute divided by volume of solution in liter. Now here we use terminology equivalent or equivalent weight. We can study this terminology later. Now just listen or just start here. Formula for this molarity is Wb upon Mb into 1000 divided by volume in ml. For molality, formula is Wb upon Mb 1000 divided by Wa. For normality, formula is Wb upon equivalent weight into 1000 divided by volume in ml. Now these are some terminologies. Wb, Mb. Wb is what? Weight of substance. Suppose for example we take 2 gram, 3 gram, this is a weight. That weight is Wb. Mb is what? Mb is a molar mass of substance. Molar mass, we can calculate molar mass terminology. For example, suppose NaOH. Suppose we take 2 gram NaOH. Now in this compound NaOH 2 gram, Wb is equal to 2 gram. How we can calculate this Mb molar mass of that substance is, this is actually addition of molar mass of each individual atom. Here Na, single O, single hydrogen is present. This molar mass of Na is 23. Molar mass of oxygen is 16. And molar mass of hydrogen is 1. Here total is 23 plus 16 plus 1, it is equals to 40. 40 is a molar mass of this NaOH. When we use this formula, we can directly calculate this molarity for this compound. Now, no confusion is here. Just here, look at here, this is equivalent weight is used. Now, for example, there are 2 acid solutions. We required first to calculate equivalent weight. Now when there is only one hydrogen or one proton, then we divide the molar mass by 1. If acid can donate 2 hydrogen atoms, then we divide this molar mass by 2. Now here for HCl, molar mass is 36.5, and when we divide this factor by 1, we got same answer, that is 36.5. That's why for HCl molecule, equivalent weight and normal weight is similar. For H2SO4, here mass of H2SO4 is 98, and this H2SO4 can give 2 protons. That's why we can divide 98 divided by 2, because this H2SO4 gives 2 protons. And when we divide this factor, we got answer is 49. This means that H2SO4 is having 98 mass, but its equivalent weight is 49. And this equivalent weight terminology is used in determination of normality. Now, in this way, we can determine various concentration terms for these solutions. This formula is very important. There is one short trick to remind this formula is that Wb upon Mb into 1000 upon V in ml. Short trick is that washing machine 1000 मध्ये देणार विमला. वॉशिंग मशीन 1000 मध्ये देणार विमला. इथं आपण म्हणू शकतो वॉशिंग मशीन 1000 मध्ये येणार वॉशिंग्टन वरून, आणि इथं आपण म्हणू शकतो वॉशिंग इंजिन 1000 मध्ये देणार विमला. लक्षात ठेवण्यासाठी एकदम शॉर्ट ट्रिक्स आहे. मोलॅरिटी, मोलॅरिटी, नॉर्मॅलिटी. ओके, थँक्यू. I hope you understand my lecture. All the best. Thank you.